Alrighty.
I think my butt's showing.
That's okay.
Don't let the internet see.
Sorry, that checked the clock. I'm gonna, if you don't mind leaning forward for me, I'm gonna put the strap behind you. And then we'll put your legs up on here. Put one up on there. And then... Thank you. Alrighty, and we're gonna head out, okay? I love it.
Here I'm headed off for surgery to have my little Lindsay. December 15. It was around 12 a.m. So we couldn't tell our parents or our families because they were all in bed. It was very much of a surprise to us. We thought maybe I'd just get some medicine for the high blood pressure or something, or maybe just be more closely monitored. But no, the surgeon came in and said he thinks the best plan of action would be for us to just go ahead and deliver that night. He said baby might need to be in the NICU for like a week or two, but nothing major. I was already 35 weeks pregnant, so yeah, it wouldn't be months and months for us, but still it was scary. Like normal, I'm always scared to have a surgery. Eli J is recording for me. We couldn't record videos in the operating room, but we could take photos. So he took a nice amount of photos, and the nurses took photos of him cutting her cord after she was born. So here I'm just sitting, nervous, waiting for the nurse to just drive me around the corner and into the operating room. And Eli has to sit here and wait for someone to bring him back in a few minutes. Here is one of the first times that I got to meet my baby girl after surgery and after I was up walking around. She's in her incubator with her CPAP. Her little lungs weren't quite ready for this world yet, so she needed CPAP to help regulate them, I guess. But thankfully she was only on for about a day. I just had surgery, and I had these long halls to walk down. I didn't like waiting for a nurse to come get me because it could take up to 20 minutes sometimes for a nurse to come wheel me out to my baby. But yeah, just going slowly and taking my time, I made it. And each day got a little bit better for me. So nighttime was the worst because I got very sore from all the walking back and forth that I had to do from my room to her little NICU bed. But it was worth it, and I'd do it all over again in a heartbeat for my little girl. One of the nurses told me that her NICU moms are the ones that heal the fastest because they are walking all day, every day. Here's my little Lindsay outside of her incubator. We call this a crib bed. She doesn't need the warmth anymore from the incubator to keep her warm. So yeah, in just a couple days she was able to regulate her own body heat. Still, it was very stressful for me to have my baby in the NICU, but I haven't been discharged on this day, so the tears haven't started falling quite yet for me. So here I'm going to just change her pamper before I feed her bottle. I have been pumping, and the nurses there in the NICU just freeze my milk or put it in the fridge. We have to label it and date it. But yeah, at least she can have my own milk with a little bit of nearshore powder. just for extra calories, they say. Here I'm learning how to navigate between all her little wires. Kind of scared. Don't want to do anything wrong here. She's still on the CPAP, so yeah, it's just got to be a little extra cautious with that. And the favorite part of my day is when I get to sit and hold my little girl. I have to set her up to feed her because she'll choke if she's laying down like a normal newborn baby. And we also hold them kind of to the side. Just makes it a little easier for the milk to go down for them without them choking. Here's another day, a very special day for Eli J and I, because our baby's CPAP was coming off this day. She would still need the feeding tube because she was nowhere near to sucking yet, at least not very well. She's still tired out very quickly, but at least her little lungs have become more used to this world and she's able to breathe better on her own. So she's coming off CPAP, but she'll still have to be on a little bit of airflow just to give her a little boost. She's still very tiny. She's still under 5 pounds. So yeah, she just needs a little help to get over the hump.
Ready? All done. This is an adhesive remover, so it's supposed to make it a little bit nicer. Honey, this is not even the bad part.
Which is the worst?
What'd you say?
Which one is the worst part?
Usually the tube. This makes it come off super duper easy. It just kind of slides right off. It doesn't pull her skin at all. Hey, I'm just being dramatic. Yeah. Hey.
Here we have moved to a different pod. First we were in pod 3. Now we are in pod 8. And I'm getting ready to give my baby her bath. Not her first bath, but the first bath that I get to give to her. And it has to be a sponge bath because her belly button cord has not fallen off yet. So we just have her laying in her bed with some pads down to catch the water. And we also have a little heater blowing down on her so she doesn't get too cold. But she really loved her bath. She did not fuss or complain about it. And I think she could have gone on a whole lot longer if we would have left her.
gonna warm the blanket up, so when we dry her up, she gets a warm blanket to. So you'll hear beeping, but it's just because I took this off. Having problems. It's okay. It's okay.
Let's take the pamper off now.
You can. And we'll get her hair and she's all done. Doesn't take long when they're this tiny.
So that's how you pass?
Yeah, until the cord comes off her belly button, she can't be submerged into water. How many days old is she? 5 days old. So, in the next 3 to 5 days, it should be coming off, and then she can go into a tub. So you can either do her hair like this, or you can roll her back to her back. It's up to you. Let me fill this up again for you.
Randall looks totally different. He has blonde hair.
Does he? Oh my goodness.
He was such a good baby too, so calm and easy to take care of.
Both full term?
Bailey was 37 weeks.
Okay.
Brandon was 38.
Okay.
Giving you a little run for your money.
He likes that.
Okay, sure, yeah.
It's waking her up.
And this blanket is probably warmer than most. I'm gonna put it up on your shoulder, and then I'm gonna lift her up to you.
Since we had not given our children their chickenpox shots and all kinds of other shots, they were not allowed inside the NICU. But there was a lobby filled with children's toys that they could play with. So whenever they'd come, either Eli or I would stay out in the lobby with them while they played.
We're videoing.
Here I get to give Lindsay her first real bath. Her belly button cord has fallen off. And yeah, now she can be submerged inside the water. It was so much fun. I was so happy the nurses let me do this because I had missed out on her first sponge bath. But yes, I think I'm going to close out the video here. The next video should show us getting her ready to go home and her meeting her siblings for the first time ever, since they have not met her yet besides FaceTime. So I hope you really enjoyed this time with us here in the NICU. It was very hard for both of us. There were so many tears shed, but the nurses were great. We made lots of good friends here in the NICU, and I would do it all over in a heartbeat just to have my little daughter with us. So goodbye, and see you next time.